Hey everyone, we are at Project Mano again, so we're going to take a look at the loft and Ray's going to show you around and go through some questions afterwards. So let's go. So we've started the build out at Project Mano now. So as you can see, this is the main section of the house. We've got the ridge beam literally just here, which is now installed. And this is basically going to be one big studio room, so really good size over here. The chimney is now supported with gallows brackets. So what's missing on this that will be done next is the Velux window. So because the front of the house has a little like sort of dormer feature here, we've got to offset the Velux to this position. So a nice big Velux will sit over here. So if you follow me around to the other side, we also have another nice big studio room. Steps are being made at the minute, so they're not quite ready, but they're just in progress. The studio room starts where we are now at the minute and just basically stretches right across to the back end of that wall. So what are the main things to look out for when you're doing a loft extension?
Yeah, great question. So with loft conversions, you have to be really careful with the ridge height. So that's basically the roof height when you're at the loft level. So you have to plan where the floor joists are going to be and what the height is going to be. Basically, you need a minimum of, I would say, about 2.1 to 2.2 meters head height in the actual room. So you have to also exceed that because you're putting in the ceiling joists as well. So what you're looking for is probably around 2.4 meters ideally for the ridge when you're measuring up from the floor of the loft.
And what about the insulation? I know there was regulation change recently.
Yeah, there are some pretty major changes to the regulations, which means that even more insulation now needs to go in any extensions. So you have to factor that in as well. So there's been quite a lot of increases. So you have to allow for that in the loft and in the ceiling. So between these, whether you're doing a warm or cold deck roof, you need to plan that in advance as well. And also even on the sides. So like here on the walls, you need to allow for enough space to put in the insulation that you require for those building regs. As you can see, the timber frame structure is now built. The roof has been laid in terms of the OSB boards. So the next step now is really getting it nice and watertight. So at the minute, it's just got the OSB boards on. We need to create the waterproof system on the roof. So that will be the next stage. We usually use a resin roof, glass reinforced fibres, and then a resin coating that gives it a really nice waterproof membrane on top. So yeah, that's basically next. And then after that, we will obviously clad the sides all around and then put the membrane over, and then obviously the tiles. So yeah, we've only spent maybe 3-4 days creating the actual frame, so that goes up really quick. The next stage usually takes a little bit longer. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. We've got plenty coming. Project Manager's going really well. So yeah, if you've got any questions, please feel free to drop us a message. We'll get back to you. We love engaging with everyone here. So yeah.